Parents blast school board after a 6'4" male student was put on the girls' volleyball team despite never even playing the sport. 70 girls reportedly tried out for the team, and only 23 of the girls made it. The 24th spot was stolen by the male player because he was tall, obviously. The school's longtime coach also reportedly resigned after being forced to accept the male player on the team. Why is HS High School District 211 allowing a male to steal opportunities from girls? Why do they want girls to get beaten up by a boy? And apparently this young lady is speaking.
Good evening. My name is Karen Powers. I am a resident of Hoffman Estates, and my daughter thankfully graduated Hoffman High 2.5 years ago. I'm speaking tonight to support the young women of the Conant girls volleyball team and their families after hearing the news that a boy is being allowed to compete on their team. I'm disgusted by the way this district has dismissed the safety of these young girls, as well as the safety of the young girls on the opposing teams that they will be playing. I am disgusted that the district is robbing these young women of athletic opportunities, not only at the high school level, but potential opportunities to compete at the collegiate level. The district is in direct violation of a federal executive order and risks losing their federal funding. The boy in question is 6'4" and has zero volleyball experience, yet somehow managed to make the team. I'm beloved coach of the girls volleyball team quit, and if she is here or watching, I have the utmost respect for you standing firm on your morals and values. As I look at the board in front of me, I see members with daughters of their own, and I ask you.
Hold up, time out, man. Congratulations, shout out to the coach for standing up for them girls. The coach was forced to let a boy join the team, and the coach said, yo, if the boy, imagine this. How sick do you have to be to pick a boy playing with the girls over the coach who's there to train and care for and protect these girls while they're there at school? Think about that. You have an administrator whose job is to care for these girls, is to take care of these girls. But whoever is over top of her is saying, we want this boy on the team. We don't care. If it's between you and this boy, then we're putting this boy on the team. He's 6'4" and we want to win games. Imagine that. Please tell me in the comments, just with a thumbs up and a thumbs down or a thumbs down. Do you think that this shows their love and concern for the girls? Are they looking out for the girls, or are they just looking out for themselves? A thumbs up if they're looking out for the girls. Because if you have an administrator who shows that they have a heart for these young women, they're trying to train them up properly, they want them to feel safe and secure in their own private space, and they're standing up for them because the girls can't stand up for themselves. Only thing that they can do is complain and feel uncomfortable. Imagine whoever's over top of the teacher, the coach, saying it's more important to us that we have diversity, that we have inclusion. We have a boy that believes he's a girl and he wants to play. Ain't no way in the world I'm picking a boy playing with girls over one of my coaches. This is one of my coaches, one of my staff. They come to the private meetings. They're the adult in the room. Come on, man. This is crazy.
Would you want your daughter to compete against a boy who is 6'4"? Would you be happy if a boy secured a spot on the team meant for your daughter? Would you want your daughter to undress in front of him in the locker room? Would you want him to undress in front of her? Would you want your daughter to be hit in the head with a volleyball that was spiked by a boy? Look up Peyton McNabb, who suffered a brain injury after being hit in the head by a boy with the ball. Boys are inherently stronger than girls.
1 minute remaining.
That is a fact. If you disagree with this statement, please explain to me why we have boy sports and girl sports. Members of this board, past and present, over the last 5 years have followed the science when making damaging decisions regarding the students of D211. Why has this suddenly stopped? Why have you stopped following the science? Is it fear of a lawsuit from a 6'4" boy and his family? I would hope that the girls on the Conant volleyball team are preparing for legal action, but I also hope the teams they compete against are as well. Science says he is a biological boy and can never be a girl. This is not an attack on the boy. If he wants to pretend to be a girl, that is his choice. However, it is not society's responsibility to pretend he is one. It's not a girl's responsibility to feel uncomfortable or unsafe for the sake of a boy pretending to be a girl. He should be participating in sports designated for boys because he will always be one. When do the girls in D211 get to feel safe, recognized, and protected?
Next.
That's right, mama. That's right, mama. That's what I'm talking about. You get up there and you take care of your daggone girls. Also, this shouldn't even be an argument. Whoever is over the top of the coach that made the final, that had the final say, that says, I don't care what you say, he is going to be on the team. Sorry. And if you want to quit, then that's on you. Whoever that person is, not only should they be fired, but they should be arrested, in my opinion, because you're not looking out for these girls. This should not be a debate at this point. It shouldn't. You feel free to go join the boys volleyball club. Join the boys volleyball club. Yes, you're a little different. No, you don't feel like them. No, you probably don't look like them and all those things. And we love you still and we'll pray for you. But at the end of the day, you have a group of kids that you can play alongside. Like, you will be very helpful with the boys. Go ahead. Also, I will point out this. I think that they should just have a trans league for all of these sports. If it's that big of a deal and it's happening at such a high pace and high clip that they claim it is, then we should have trans leagues. We should have a trans league basketball, trans league volleyball, trans league swimming, trans league. Like, that's just what I think. And honestly, I don't think I'm alone with that. If the girl doesn't feel comfortable playing with the boys and the boy don't feel comfortable playing with the girls because you feel like you are the opposite sex of what you were born, then there should be a trans league, period. But I stand by what I said. Whoever told the coach that it's the boy or you, they need to be fired and arrested because they have a plan that's a little deeper than what we can see. And it's something that's, I think, is constructed by Satan, in my opinion. So shout out to this mom for getting up there and taking up for her girls, man. I love that. And as we all should do, we should always take up for our girls, man. Take up for our children, period. Girls, boys, whatever the case may be. It's our job to get that done. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.